Hello everybody! I just wanted to make a quick video to talk about some games that I bought, one recently and two games that, and I hate that I'm even kind of saying this, games that I don't know if I'm even going to open. I hate the idea of buying games and never opening them. It just sounds so stupid to me. But I kind of got them for a really good deal. You'll see there's lots of games missing just here because I took them off the shelf. So I bought some games and I've always kind of I kept them in the packet until I was ready to play them. And since then, I've just never opened them. Well, we'll go through them, but let me just talk about the games I bought recently, and let me know if you've played them, because these are some great games. So first up we have Oddworld Soulstorm. So this was the, what did the guy say? If he could, this is what Abe's Exodus should have looked like on the PS1, right? That's what he said. I'm not saying I don't believe him, but it feels like a very different game from Abe's Exodus. No? Anyway, that's Abe's Exodus. Secondly, Alan Wake Remastered. Loved Alan Wake on the Xbox 360. This was one of the games that when it kind of came out, I was like, yeah, I still, I can still play it on the Xbox 360. I don't know if you can see some games here. It's such a good game, such a wonderful game, and I just thought, you know what, if I get it, then I know what the catalyst was as to why I got this now. So Alan Wake 2 came out, and it was digital only. I don't buy digital only games because I'd much prefer to kind of have the physical. They released physical versions of the game, and the physical versions come out in 10 days, I think it is, 22nd of October 2024. Since then I thought, ooh, now would be a great time to play Alan Wake, and again got it for a really good price. So I played through that. If you haven't seen, check out where is it? Check out this video here, because that's where we're playing through Alan Wake Remastered. So if you do want to see how we got on with that, it's right there. And lastly, what can we say? Astrobot, my goodness. If some games didn't come out this year, notably this beast, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I might put, there has been some great games out there, I'm not even going to deny it. I haven't played a lot of the games that people say are really good. This, me personally, this is my game of the year. This is such a good game, such a fun game. If you didn't play Astro's Playroom on the PS5, it's a free game, play the free game. If you like the free game and Astrobot's up your street, buy the game. It's fantastic, so much fun to play. Right, now we get on to the games that I've bought and I don't know if I'm ever going to open. I don't know what to tell you. This one in particular, I waited about 9 months for this game to arrive because we got it through Limited Games. Limited Games is a company that makes physical versions of digital only games. So the first one is the Angry Video Game Nerd. It's got one and two games on it, and as you can see, it is still wrapped. PS4 game. Fantastically crude, fantastic fun. If you'd like those old kind of retro games, 100% get it. I have played this game because it was actually quite cheap to download as digital. I said I don't like to download digital only games. By that I mean I don't download full price games. I'll download digital games if they're on sale. If they are quite cheap, I tend to not spend that much money on the PlayStation Store unless they're quite cheap games. So we got the Angry Video Game Nerd digital only, I think for, I want to say, a maximum of like £3, which is great. So that's why this has never been opened and probably won't be opened. I mean, I don't think I'd sell it. We never know. We don't know. Secondly, I had a great deal come up for this. I don't even think this is actually worth that much money. But it's Final Fantasy VIII. I don't want to say... It says remastered, but... Oh yeah, this is the one where... Yeah, they did Squall's face. Well, they made everything look a bit nicer. And yeah, so we got this. Obviously, we played Final Fantasy VIII loads and loads and loads. Fantastic game. Really enjoy it. Although it gets a lot of heat for not being a great game, I really, really like it. It's one of my favourites. But for the reason why we played this already, I think we've got Final Fantasy VIII as a digital. Yep. I have to double check to see if it's the remastered version, but it was one that was on PlayStation Store and it was, again, dirt cheap, so we played it on there. That's why that probably won't be opened. This one I haven't actually played because I got it for a really good price. I think it was going on Amazon for like £6 at the time. This is Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai on the PS4. The Karate Kid saga continues. So this is Cobra Kai 1. I think they've made a couple of these since, so I got it for a great deal. So it was like £6, I think it was. Yeah, on Amazon. It came, and everyone was saying how rubbish the game was. So I thought, you know what, I'm not gonna open it just yet, because as previously there's been a lot of games that were really bad games, and for some reason the price went through the roof. And I don't buy stuff to sell it. Obviously I collect all this stuff. I just don't want to open it at the moment. I feel like you can buy the game quite cheap for digital, and I haven't even done that, so I'm just waiting. Anyway, next two. Oh, got a few of the... Okay, so these ones again I got on really good deals. And not to get you to use PayPal, but I always do this thing on PayPal where I think if something's over £30, you can basically split the payment over 3 months for free. So you can split the payments over 3 months for free, no interest. It's just kind of easy way to pay for it. So if a game comes out for 60 quid, it's a bit of a... It makes it a lot easier purchase if it's £20 a month for 3 months, you know? So the first game we got, and I really thoroughly enjoy this game. It's a fantastic game. I played it on numerous PlayStations versions. You can probably see where I'm going with this, but this is The Last of Us Part 1. If you haven't played The Last of Us, go play it. It's a fantastic game. Fantastic game. Such a good game. Such a nice game. I haven't actually played The Last of Us. I don't think I've got... Obviously, I've got The Last of Us on the PS4. Obviously, it came out on PS3. I've got it on PS3 as well. But on the PS4, I played it on PS4. Loved it. I don't think there was a free upgrade to the PS5 version. Could be wrong. But I don't think we played the PS5 version. Anyway, leading on to... Got this on a deal as well. The Last of Us Part 2 remastered, which I feel like is just stupid. I think Argos were doing a sale on this, and I think it was like 30 quid. Again, split that over three payments. It's just £10 a month. It's a bit of a no-brainer. So Last of Us 2 we still have on the PS4, and I do need to replay it, but I don't think I'm going to do it on the PS5 just yet, only because it's sealed and I don't want to unseal it at the moment. Next up we have 4 games to go. Next up we have a game that again was amazing on the PS4. a game that I thoroughly enjoyed, and I want to play this again. I really want to play this again. I think there was a free upgrade to the PS5 when it first came out. I think you've got to pay for it now, but Ghost of Tsushima, the director's cut. Great game, such a good game. So happy to kind of get this again for a really good deal. I feel like I got Ghost of Tsushima and Last of Us Part 2. I think it was like 2 for 40, which is just crazy. This is crazy prices. Next up, I don't think we're going to open this because we have these games in abundance on other consoles, but they came up again for a really good price. Last of Us, Metal Gear Solid, the Master Collection. So you got Metal Gear 1, 2 and 3 against the Day 1 edition, but I didn't get it on Day 1. I got this a couple of weeks ago, again for a very, very, very good price. And you go to the right place, you get stuff sealed. It is what it is. These aren't kind of reseals. Obviously you can see the, I don't even know if you can see it. Yeah, the PlayStation kind of seal on it, so it's great. Another game is a bit of a Marmite game. If you don't know what I mean by that, I mean some people love it, some people hate it. Did play it on the PS4, haven't finished it, but I liked where they were going with it. It's just a bit of a slow burner, but Death Stranding. Obviously Death Stranding 2 is coming out soon, but this is the director's cut. Haven't played it. I feel like if there's any game I'm going to open up, it'll probably be this one. But for now, it sits in a sealed thing. Sealed, it sits sealed. Finally, we've added this to the collection as well. This is a game that I had wanted for a long time. When it was first kind of released, there was a kind of pre-order for it, and I thought I won't pre-order that because no one's going to want to play that, so I'm just not. I'll just get it when it goes on sale. Came out, turns out there was limited copies of it. Turns out it sold out very, very quickly. And it turns out that Sony, or I won't give away the publisher just yet because that would give away what it is, they decided not to sell more copies. That is until now. That's it. That's what we're talking about. That's right. Final Fantasy Pixel Remastered. So in this is sealed at the moment. In this you get Final Fantasy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now I've played quite a few of these games, not to fruition. I haven't played them to finish them. I've played a lot of them just because I've got them on older systems, but I've never finished them. But I'm very... This is probably another one that I would probably open up, unless digital only, because I have Final Fantasy 6 on digital only, because it was on sale about 2 years ago, I think it was, and I think again it got that for like £3. Why would you not buy Final Fantasy 6 for £3 on a newer console? And that's it. That's it. These are the games that we have bought quite recently, and the games that I have that are sealed and that will probably remain sealed. I haven't decided yet. We'll see what happens in future, but thank you for stopping by. I hope you have found that very informative. I hope you... I don't want to say I hope you're jealous, but kind of hope you're jealous. No, I don't hope you're jealous. If there's any games there that you feel like, ooh, I need to play that, drop it in the chat, drop it in the comments, and I'll let you know if it's really, really good. Obviously only games that I play, because I haven't played all of them. But I've been JohnnyNoName. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have fun, be good, and Merry Christmas.